I'll go ahead and kick things off. Fabrice, what do you take away from today's match?
I think today was your typical NWSL kind of gritty game. I'm really proud of the players. I feel we put a lot of work in kind of developing our mentality, and I feel we got that. I don't think it was necessarily the most aesthetically pleasing game, but in terms of just pressing as a group, I thought the players that came in the second half really changed the game positively with energy and pressing and kind of moving our team higher up. So, yeah, really proud of the team. Good result.
Thank you for that. We'll go to questions here. Manny, go ahead. Yep, to Manny.
Coach, congrats on the win. Just wanted to talk about, I think, just the momentum of the players. I think players are starting to break out. Of course, instantly, the players you will see is Kiki and, of course, Sophie with the back-to-back goals. But overall, the team is breaking out together, as in they're linking up and great. What contributed to that? Is it just because of the off break, the summer break, the time with connection, or just the team actually gelling together?
Well, we've been very intentional, and the players have been very intentional in what we've been doing from the summer, and I don't think anything's by chance. You can see that the group believes more in what they're doing. If you look at the first half of the season, there were a lot of games where we didn't really start very well. And if you look at now, like even the last two games, like Bay, I thought we had one of our best first half performances. Even now, like, yes, we conceded the PK, but still to be able to score in the first half and just have belief. So there's been a lot of intentionality behind it, and I think it's just been a group collective of everyone kind of buying in, getting out of their comfort zone, getting to know one another, and yeah, so I think it's a culmination of a lot of factors.
Yeah, it was interesting to hear, Paige, before you came, that the team grew during the season. I think, of course, you have a team mixed with rookies, some with NWSL veterans. I think you just want to point out just Sophie Schmidt, maybe she had not a lot of minutes, but yes, she has a presence in the locker room and in this game. How can you contribute for professionalism in the team and the locker room?
Yeah, I mean, she's above reproach. Like, she started the first 3-4 games of the season, then didn't really play much, but she's been a pro. She showed up every day. She's also someone I lean on a lot because she has a good pulse of the team, has been around very high-level environments. So we have a really good relationship with that, and I think she's been fantastic. Like, whatever we've asked of her, whether it's 0 minutes or starting or 20 or whatever it is, she's going to do her job to the best of her ability. So, yeah, she's been a huge asset, not only on the field but also off the field from a culture standpoint.
And last one, now 4 points from the break. People will talk to you in about playoff contention now. How can you maintain just a momentum and just keep going by game and game and not worry about, I think, all the drama that could have happened if missing or not missing the playoffs?
Yeah, look, every game's important. If you look at the playoff line, it's probably 35's your magic number. So if you look at it, yeah, we've kind of done the math and what needs to happen. But yeah, that's kind of what we've wanted to do. So yeah, we're just going to keep taking just one day at a time, keep growing our performance, grittiness, all that. So thanks.
Second one of the year, actually,
Yeah.
when you get it. Yep.
Yeah, you're right.
We're joined here by Houston Dash defender Paige Nielsen. Paige, I'll go ahead and kick things off. What do you take away from today's match here against Carolina Courage?
Pride. I'm super proud of this group. I know we've had a lot of ups and downs this season, and we've had some good games, but not the results we wanted. We've had some bad games with some results we wanted. But today it was all heart. It was a team effort. Everyone that started and everyone that came off the bench made a huge difference. We may not have had more possession, but it was at the end all heart, and we never stopped pushing. So super proud of this group.
Thank you for that. We'll take questions here in the room. We'll go with Manny.
First of all, Paige, congrats on the win. I think two great performances, last week with a draw and this week with a win. I know it's a little bit off, but a playoff push, but I know it's with this momentum going in, how confident how this team can be in the playoffs by the end of the season.
Yeah, I mean, I've been confident since the beginning of the season that we can make playoffs. Right now, I think that was a huge goal for us at the beginning of the season, but we kind of scaled it back and are focusing on game one, like each game at a time, and I think that's been really beneficial for us. Kind of dissecting really simple things that we need to get better at, and it's helping us get results. And I think we've grown so much since the beginning of the year, and now it's starting to finally come together. I think scoring in the final third is probably the hardest thing to do as a new team with a lot of new players, and hopefully that is coming. You saw it today, and yeah, we're still going for that gap, and the table is tight for the middle of the pack. Anything can happen, but I think right now we have to take it one game at a time.
I just want to touch on piggyback on when you said the team has grown. I think, the team over time has grown, but also helped with veteran presence like yourself, like Alicia Chapman, of course, Sophie Schmidt. How has that veteran presence helped the team maybe growing more and more?
I think it's been incredible. I think some veterans have been challenged a lot this year, whether that means not getting as many minutes as they once was, whether that means helping younger players kind of through not getting minutes or through like the ups and downs of a full season. College players come out of college and it's a 3-month season, and our season's like 10 months. And kind of managing that has been incredible. Our leadership group, I think, has grown a lot with our staff. And I couldn't say anything bad about our leadership on our team. We've grown a lot.
And lastly, how you all going to celebrate this win?
Well, we have training tomorrow. Let's see. I'm not sure. Maybe first put good vibes in the chat. We have a group chat. And maybe I'll hang out by the pool, something. We're serious right now. We're not done yet, It's we can't celebrate anything. Our main goal is playoffs, and we're going to get there.
And a follow-up to that question. Here, after Fabrice talked to y'all, what did he tell y'all to help y'all, or to keep the momentum going to build on to the next match? Y'all have had 2 great starts since the break.
Yeah, I think the first thing that we wanted to bring to both games is being on the front foot. I think if you see our performance in the past, we're a little hesitant because we're still learning maybe our formation. We're still learning how each other plays, and we want to play pretty soccer. But in the last 2 games, we've really put teams under pressure, and I think it's helped us have a good flow into the game. So we're not so worried about our first touch or how pretty the pass is. It's like just I was gonna say balls to the wall, but yeah. But yeah, and I think that's really helped. And he's believed in us since the beginning, but he's been super positive, and I think that's been really helpful. He sees our potential and continues to tell us that we haven't realized it yet, but it's right there. It's right for the taking, and now I think we all believe it.
I feel like the chemistry's right there too.
Yeah, for sure. From top to bottom, I couldn't commend our subs more. They've been incredible.
Alrighty, we'll wrap up here with Houston Dash midfielder Sophie Schmidt. I'll go ahead and kick things off, and then we'll turn it over to questions here in the room. Sophie, we'll just start with opening remarks. What do you take away from today's match here against the Carolina Courage?
Yeah, tough game. I thought North Carolina played well, caused us a lot of problems. And then, yeah, kudos to our grit and our heart, never giving up, fighting to the end. Probably not the prettiest of games, but definitely fought that one out.
We'll go ahead and open it up with questions. We'll start with Manny here.
Congrats on the win, and congrats on your goal as well, Sophie. Back-to-back goals. I think many will not take you as a goal scorer, but especially back-to-back. How do you feel just having those 2 goals, but especially for today's win?
Yeah, huge. As an impact player, as a sub coming on the field, you just want to bring positive energy and help the team in any capacity that you can. I see myself as a goal scorer. I know other people don't, but no, it's just just happy for my team. You know, it was a great performance, a lot of fight, a lot of passion in that game, and just to be able to win it like that on a high in front of our home fans is just such a special feeling and an important point, 3 points for us, and huge for our confidence.
And just speaking on your role as a veteran midfielder, I think a lot of speaking to Paige and speaking to Fabrice, a lot see you as the focal point of the team, even though sometimes you may not start, sometimes you come in, but just your presence alone and how the team grows. I think my question to you is how have you contributed to it? Because it just feels like when you step on, the team lights up.
Yeah, I mean, it starts on the training pitch and off the field in the locker room. I try to show up for my team and give my 100% every single day. Try to make this club, this team better, and bring my experience of what I know in the game to some of the players as best as I can. And so I think that the respect is there. I've earned it. And the way I play, the presence I have on the field, that experience, my calm nature, I think it is contagious in the team. And when I come on, they're like, okay, like Sophie's going to do something, bring something, or say something. There's always a little bit there. And yeah, it means the world to me that they think that of me. I love being their teammate, and I love trying to get the best out of them as a team. And yeah, it's a pure honor.
And lastly, momentum's here, 4 points from the summer break. How does the team go moving forward from continuing this momentum all the way to the end of the season?
Yeah, don't stop. Keep the momentum going. Obviously, I think the last 2 performances were gritty performances, not our best soccer. Statistically, probably not the best performances either from us. But moving forward, we know how we want to play. We know that this year is a growing year. First half of the season was a bit of a struggle, but we want to keep moving towards what we know we can achieve and accomplish. We need to solidify some things defensively and then just be more dangerous going forward. Take care of the ball a little bit more, calm, and then when we do get the chances, put them away like we did tonight.
Hi, Sophie. Last year we did talk to you once about your freedom on the pitch and you inner striker per se. Did Fabrice? What were the instructions when Fabrice put you on the pitch today? Were you allowed that freedom again?
I went on the field as a 6, and then I think at some point later on, a little bit of rotations happened, and I went into a 10 rule. But I knew I had the legs, so even from a 6 position, I wanted to kind of be that box-to-box. So if we did get in the attack, I wanted to see if I could get myself in the box, be a threat going forward, and then just hustle back on defense. But, yeah, I think there was a little bit of freedom there to read the game, but we were also tied at that point, so we didn't want to get scored on as well. So it was a bit of weighing the situation.
And kind of follow up what he said, the chemistry and the momentum. Are we finally hitting the right stride to move forward? You know, the first half of the season was kind of, in my words, a little lackluster beginning, but now we're here. We're seeing things, momentum, even in the friendlies is what Fabrice is telling y'all, starting to seek in, the chemistry starting to feel together as a unit.
Yeah, absolutely, and I think it shows on the field. First and foremost, we got to show up every day with energy. I think in this league, there's a lot of very athletic, physical teams. We need to match them with energy and the same physicality. And when we are at our best is when we're pressing and we're flying and putting teams under the pump and winning the ball high up the field. That's when we're at our best. So we got to keep making sure that box is ticked first and foremost. And then when we do win it, just that composure piece. It's coming. But we worked really hard. I think we made some huge gains in the month break. And yeah, I think it's always nervy coming back after a break, not playing such intense games, but I think we'll find our feet quickly, and it's huge for us that we got 2 important results.
Thank you, Sophie. For fans, you're excited.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sophie. We'll wrap up with that one.
Thank you.